I find it absolutely fascinating that Twitter have made a move into the kind of freedom of speech, fake news realm on their platform, flagging certain articles, flagging fake news, both an algorithmic and a sort of community aspect. And Twitter have always stayed massively away from that. Obviously, with Trump threatening to do what he's threatening to do, that kind of plays into that whole mystery of what's going to happen.
Are you a Twitter user?
I'm on Twitter. I've got, I think, about 6,000 followers, so I put bits out of my latest blog or podcast and that kind of stuff.
The varying size of your readership or your following means that perhaps you might not think about what you're putting out. People just tweet their train of thoughts like a stream of consciousness. And now we're getting into this whole conversation about what people can actually put out, whether Twitter should be going through that and having people check it, or will it be an algorithm? Kind of a murky waters.
Very murky. I guess it reminds me a bit of the episode you did of Joe Rogan and going to Spotify, and no one knows exactly why, but YouTube have censored people, particularly during COVID-19 and the whole David Icke stuff. So it's really hard for tech companies that if you let everything just fly, people are like, whoa, this platform's a bit full of lies and toxicity. But when you then try and say what is allowed or not allowed, it impinges on freedom of speech. So it's a very hard one to decide.
What is the future of social media platforms? Does it really inhibit free speech on these platforms, which were built for just that? I think we'll see a lot over the next couple of days, both from a political point of view through Trump and other world leaders, but also through the platforms. Lots of them will have their say, and I'm really interested to see how this whole thing spills out.
Where do you fall, or do you not like to make your opinions that publicly known?
Most of all, I value freedom of speech. So in that context, I feel that's more where I sit. But then as soon as Donald Trump opens his mouth, I'm quite glad that Twitter are trying to shut him up. I'm biased, right? If people agree with my principles, great, freedom of speech. But when they're against me, like, whoa, I think that's quite indicative of humans.
Craig, I believe you know already that I'm figuring out what's truthful and what's not. And you have something shockingly strange that I'm very doubtful is true.
This has actually happened twice. So I posted a picture on Instagram last week, and then I had a view on the bottom of it. Yesterday I posted a picture. I had a strange view at the bottom again. So I usually just report spam the accounts that I don't follow. Well, this one had a familiar name. So I scrolled all the way down to the bottom of my viewing list. If you have a look, just there, it says Seal, as in Seal the singer, Kiss My Rose, Crazy. And I was just under the assumption that,
fan
it's
account.
Just a fan account. No.
Not
it's
a fan
not
account?
a fan account. There he is. Let's click on that.
What?
A verified account.
The real Seal, the legendary
Seal.
iconic singer, has been stalking your Instagram profile. Something's going on. I think that he's seen the music videos that you've been doing at Go and is going to pick you as a top talent for the
Do
future.
you think I'm going to get signed?
I think you could be signed.
Oh my god, this is my time. Good idea, and then what should I say?
Say, hey, seen that you've been checking out my profile. I've got a voice of an angel and dance moves to match, so let's get this contract signed. You've actually sent that to Seal.
Well, yeah, he wants to sign me, obviously.
The world is sort of melting apart. I don't know what's real and what's not anymore.
So I'm in Borough Market at the moment, trying to pluck up the courage to talk to some people, some vendors. I feel like a wimp. I'm one big wimp today. Every time I go near someone, I just get a bit scared. Much for a lobster. There's a fight happening. Wow, get him. How did I ever do this before? How did I go up to random people in public and make a fool out of myself?
What's happening here?
Oh, this is Borough Market, so all of these foods are given to NHS workers.
No way.
Yeah, mate. They had it even bigger, about.
All of this is for NHS.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Were you on an episode of Top Jaw?
Yes.
Yes? I love those guys. Recognise you from it. Look, this is a strange question, but are you a Twitter user?
No, I don't have a computer.
You don't have a computer?
No.
Would you ever go on Twitter?
Not really, no.
I'm pretty sure you could get a blue tick.
No, I wouldn't, whatever that is. No,
Famous spot in Borough Market.
I feel like if I just hang around, then this will become less weird.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
You're nicer than the people inside, I think. They're like, if you want to talk to me on camera, then you got to buy something. And I will buy something, actually. You know what?
Oh, there we go. Look
What
at
do you
that.
suggest?
I think chocolate Swiss is really nice. Anything else?
Yeah, I'd like a deep conversation about the factual accuracy of Twitter users.
I feel like it's a way for us all to be numb of everything, right? You can say something controversial or just be passive, be a ghost, and just interact with the world without actually being part of it. I don't think there's any harm in it if you don't get too involved and too sucked in. But also I feel like it can be a massive waste of time.
Do you think that what these politicians or what these public figures are putting out is actually sort of being checked factually?
No, some people may go and do their investigations and analyse everything they say, and I don't pay much attention to it.
But do you not think it might permeate through to you, through your friends?
No, of course I get told about it and I'm informed about it. But does it make a difference of my opinion of them? No. Or how they go about their business?
But it might make a difference to your opinion of your worldview on a...
Maybe it could, subconsciously. I don't know, it may be affecting me deep down. It's not affecting me on the surface level.
Excuse me, sir. Do you live on the boat?
Do I live on it?
Do you live on the boat?
No, we work on it.
Can you give me some facts about the boat?
There's a sign here you can read. I'm really sorry, I've got lots of stuff to do.
Okay. Is it factually accurate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Well, you can argue it if you want, pal. We've got a Twitter account and Instagram.
Oh my god, Twitter. I love Twitter. Thank you.